What's up, guys? I've changed my shirt and now I'm ready to go. That's right. I did the 5 p.m., sweated it up, changed the shirt. Now we're ready to go for another piece today. If you don't mind, if you're able to type in who I got in these comments so I know who's here. Just take a little attendance, if you will. We'll wait for other people to log on here, give it a few minutes since we do have some quicker pieces today. Tracy, welcome. Talked to you earlier. Are you all good with the scales that I gave you? Good on that? So we got somebody else in here. Keith said he might be logging on. Alan is out for tonight because he said he has a sore ankle. So he's just been scaling the other stuff. Cool. Tracy's good to go on those scales. Perfect. I am busting out my grips tonight for the first time in 6 weeks. I haven't used grips at all. I've been doing only strict pull-ups and some toes to bar. I've been doing enough lighter sets to where I didn't really need it. But I got a feeling today's going to be sweaty enough and enough reps to where I'm going to want to protect the hands. So I'm getting grips out tonight. That's the exciting news for me. Just write down here. I only got a couple whiteboards, so I got to really quick write down everything from class to class. All right, well, Tracy, here's what we got. You've seen everything. You're making adjustments, but I'm just going to talk, Tracy, as if other people are in here, and in case they end up doing this later or somebody logs in while I'm talking. All right. So 12-minute EMOM, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So the minute starts, you're going for 45 seconds. You have 15 seconds to rest, but then when that minute comes back around, you're going again. So you're going to alternate between plate, ground to overhead, and burpees to that plate. So plate, ground to overhead, that's where we take that wider sumo deadlift style stance. You're tapping one edge of the plate to the ground, finishing all the way overhead. Usually that goes in one smooth motion overhead with that plate, okay? Burpees to the plate, that's the one where burpees the same. You touch the chest to the ground, you pop the feet up. What's up, Keith? There he is. I knew he was in there. You pop the feet up. You're jumping to the plate, but you don't have to, one, show control, not like a box jump. And number two, you don't have to stand all the way up. Number three, you don't have to come from any certain angle, okay? Way these are mostly done is you go at kind of a 45-degree angle, just jump the feet up real quick and step it back down, okay? That's usually what gets me into the best groove. Again, 45 seconds of work on plate, ground to overhead. You'll rest for 15. The next 45, you're responsible for burpees to the plate, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, all right? Good on that. 6 sets of each of that, or 12 minutes on the EMOM. Okay. Cool. So 10-minute AMRAP after that. Very similar time domains today. The first class did a 15-minute EMOM. We're doing 12. Last class did a 10-minute EMOM as well. Same thing that we're doing here. Okay. Movements are different. We did 4 different movements in the last class, only 2 for this one. Okay. We are going 10 minutes of 15 toes to bar, 10 power snatch. 15 toes to bar, 10 power snatch. Tracy, I gave you your adjusted reps already, right? I think you're going to do like 20 hollow rocks, 16 dumbbell hang power snatch, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah, same thing, right? You're doing ab movement followed by that pull from the ground and then finishing overhead. You will just alternate while we hit that barbell movement, okay? So best advice on that, anytime you're doing an AMRAP that's like less than 12, but it's only 2 movements, that can feel like an eternity. It's going to feel a lot longer than 10 minutes just because those couplets like that tend to be, especially with not a lot of reps like we're doing today, tend to feel really, really long. So think like an open workout. A lot of open workouts are like that. So advice, and I'm mostly talking to myself too, so I don't go ham too early, is break it up early and often. I'm going to be doing like, I think 8 and 7, 9 and 6, something like that on the toes to bar early. And then maybe even like 6-5-4 or 7-5-3, something like that towards the end, just because it is paired with another grippy movement, and that is the snatch. So for the snatch, you're in a little bit different situation. Tracy, and I guess Keith too. I'm going to talk also, guys, like somebody else is going to watch this later. So if you're doing toes to bar, if you're doing power snatch, no sense in going 10 unbroken out the gate because, like I said, it is paired with another grippy movement. So be smart about that. I'm probably going to be doing like 4-3-3 as long as I can, and then breaking it up further than that as we move along again, so I can kind of minimize that feeling of, oh, this workout's dragging on forever. Keith, I got Tracy doing 20 hollow rocks. I would do the number of hollow rocks that you think would correspond to a set of 15 toes to bar for you. I told Tracy that I am breaking these up a lot. I'm going to be breaking these up into 2 sets for as long as I can, and then 3 sets after that on the toes to bar. So, you know, if that takes me 45 seconds to 50 seconds, whatever the corresponding hollow rock would be for that for you, Keith. So like 24 to 30, I'd even say, something in there. All right. Neither of you did the last class. Am I right? If you didn't do last class, I'm going to go ahead. We're going to do the same exact warm-up because it is similar muscle groups, very similar day to what we're doing with the other classes. So we're going to do same warm-up we just did with that last group. Cool. Keith, if you're warm and you want to skip this part, great. If you want to do it again, nothing hurt there either. But Tracy, hop in with us here. You're going to lay on the ground first, actually. I'm laying right in my sweat pile, which is gross, but whatever. All right. Shower later. You're going to go anchoring the left foot down, foot flat, knee up. This leg extends, and you're just going to go up and back down for 10 leg lift reps. 10 on the right, 10 on the left. All right. You're going to toss the leg over, starting back with the right side. Toss the leg up and over for 15 seconds, and then open over the other way. If you want me to count for you, I can. We're going to lift up and over. Both shoulders stay on the ground, and go. And relax, come back to neutral. Other leg up and over. Oh my goodness, yeah. Count here. Good. 15 seconds. And good. All right. Knees now. If your legs were tight underneath, extend them out a little bit. Give yourself a little bit of room to wiggle. Okay, you're going to go knees over once, twice, and we're going to do that 12 times, 6 going each way. Cool. Oh, good stuff. All right. Always good loosening up the low back. For this next one, ew, sweat. The next one, this is more for the squatting that we did last class, but can't go wrong with a little mobility, right? So we're going to do it anyway. Extend one leg out. The other leg comes up. You're kind of thinking like 45 degrees out. I don't know if you can tell with the way I'm sitting from that angle, but 45 degrees out with the legs. The one leg comes in, foot flat. You're going to go knee down towards the ground and then open up to the other side, okay? There's 2, and we're going to do that 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Yeah, Julian! At the Arribas, working out outside, hitting some sprints, it looks like, across from me. There's a fit neighborhood. It's always good to see. Runners, bikers, CrossFitters. I saw a dude on a Bowflex today when I ran by him. Ran by his house. That was cool. I haven't seen one of those forever. Oh, good stuff. All right. Finally, standing up. All right, Tracy. First one we're going to do is standing, or in a standing position, is just knee pulls or knee hugs. And knee to the chest. Grab your shin or your knee, pull to the inside, a couple second hold, and back down. You're going 4 on the right, 4 on the left. You can march these all over the place. Boom. Okay. Next one, reverse lunge. you're going to get not only that big reach back so you can open up your whole torso and core, but you're also going to get a twist to the side. So interlock the fingers, reaching back, big reverse lunge, and then twist to that upside leg. Adjust this a little bit. Rep number 2 for me. Interlock the fingers again. Reach back and twist. Four on each side, guys. Good deal. Now we got some people logging in. Might be my mom. I don't know. All right. After that, let's go with rotational push-ups. We're going to do 3 on each side, okay? So I'll get to a spot where you can see me. Move my bar out of the way. Touching that chest to the ground. Opening up to the right side. 1, 2. Let's do 2 more on each side. Deal. All right. Last thing here, we are doing a lot of pulling from the ground between the plate ground to overhead or plate snatch and then the power snatch from the ground as well. Doing a lot of pulling. So we're going to hit pecking chicken. The last class only made to do 4. We're going to do 5 on each side. You're going to hold this a full 5 seconds for each rep. Okay, so one leg stays behind, other leg comes out in front, nose down to knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up, walk it forward, same deal. Other side, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Same deal, okay? Let's go 5 of those on each leg. I got one more. Oh, yeah. Shake it out. Come back to the center. Good deal. Okay. So jumping right in here. Again, this EMOM at the beginning, 12 minutes. Okay. If I've already talked to you and adjusted your reps, great. If not, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off of plate ground to overhead and burpees to the plate. I'm going to sneeze at some point. Hold on. Woo. Corona. 45 seconds of plate ground to overhead. You have 15 seconds to rest and reset, and then we're going burpees to the plate, right? Pretty simple. 6 reps or 6 sets of each, back and forth, 12 minutes total, okay? We'll jump into that. I'll give you guys a good 4 or 5 minutes to cool down. We'll warm up the power snatch, go over that, what we expect on that. Anybody that's got toes to bar, I'll let you warm that up, and then we'll roll for the second part, okay? 1 minute till showtime, go time on this EMOM. Again, questions, comments, concerns, type them into the comment section so I can see them. 45 seconds. Hey guys, hopefully you're good to go. Got my app here, got it set up. Let's go Tracy, let's go Keith. Let's get it, hang on, this app is frozen. I'll exit, bring it back. Okay, EMOM, every minute for 12 minutes. It'll beep, and we'll go plate ground to overhead first. Remember on these, you'll see me when I get out there, but wider sumo deadlift stance. Tap just one edge to the ground. Punch it up top. Here we go. 10 seconds. You will hear that clock beep, or you'll hear me. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 45 seconds of work. Almost there, 12 seconds. And rest. Rest. 15 seconds. All right, back at it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 5 seconds. And rest. Yeah. This 5-6 p.m. gig is adding up. Hurting. 2, 1. Ground to overhead. Go. Two, 1, rest. Back to burpees. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I apologize for not setting the best example this class with my fitness. I'm spent. 5 seconds. Yeah, boy. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. 2, 1, and relax. Good. Good job, guys. And rest. Good. Woo! Halfway. Back to shoulder over, ground overhead. 2, 1. Here we go. Great work, guys. That's it for that set. Sorry, didn't mean to get you hyped up. Get to that set. Back to burpees. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Here we go. Here we go, back to plates. 3, 2, 1. Here we go, second to last set. Great job. Rest. Burpees, go. Back on it. Here we go. Man, this is tearing me up. This is harder than I thought. Last set right here. Come on. Rest. Last set right here, guys. Come on. Last set burpees. Here we go. Ten seconds. And rest. Woo! Woo! Oh, man. I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't think that was going to be that hard. That was not fun. Oh, it was, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? Great job, guys. Tracy, Keith, we still alive? Who else we got in here? Who's that third? Great job. Wipe that sweat, get a drink, walk around, get those lungs back. Give it a couple minutes before we discuss our next piece. Good job, Tracy. Apologies. Oh, I had to drink all that. That's 130. Yeah, 130 ounces for me today there. Just a hint over a gallon. Still more to go. Nice, Keith. Keith, that was hard, huh? You know, even when you know how to program workouts or whatever, you do it. You've been doing it a long time. Same rule applies as everybody else where you hear, and I chuckle when I hear people say it in class, but this one got me too. 6-7 years later, still making the mistake of, this looks easy, but it never is. It just never is. Oh. Woo. So, all right. Keith, do you have a barbell? Are you doing regular snatch? Yeah, for real. So here's what I'm going to have you guys do. If you have a barbell, I'm going to take you through a little warm-up. Tracy, if not, I just want you to practice, at least. Hey, you know what, Keith? Thank you, because now I'm going to do 75 instead of 95 because you said that, and that makes me feel better. And I don't feel like doing 95, so I'm going to go ahead and do 75. How about that? Cool. We're going to take you guys through a little barbell warm-up. Tracy just hit 4 or 5 on each side on those dumbbell snatch and kind of stand by until we get ready. If you want to warm up your hollow rocks, Tracy and Keith, you could do that as well, okay? So, Keith, you and me, let's both hit 3 high pulls from the hip, position 1, 3 high pulls from position 2, top of the knee, and then we'll go 2 muscle snatches from each spot, and then we'll go ahead and bring it down, finish the whole thing to power snatches from each spot. Or sorry, yeah, 2 hang power snatches from each spot. Then we'll add weight. If you missed all that, all right, let's go 2 high pulls from position 1. 2 from position 2. I think I said 3 earlier, but 2 is good. 2 muscle snatch from each spot. We'll put it all together. Power snatch. Cool. Now wait for yourself if you want. Put this bad boy back. Don't need it anymore. All right. Before we start, anybody that's in there with the barbell, let's hit a set of 3 power snatches with the weight that you plan on using from the ground. Okay, so bar and mid shin, weights on the ground, chest is up, finishing through at the top, standing all the way up before we put that barbell back down. So 3 reps, power snatch here with the WOD weight you want to use. Good stuff. All right, I'm going to grab my grips. Like I said, this is a big day for me. Haven't used my grips in 6 weeks. So, let's see what this WOD has in store for us here. So again, in terms of advice on the workout, you know what I would just say is, again, we do a lot of these style AMRAPs during things like the open. I have 2 on one side. How is that even possible? I've never even purchased more than 1 pair, so stupid. Anyway, a lot of those open workouts we do are going to have short AMRAPs like this where it says it's 10 minutes, but it feels a heck of a lot longer. This is one of those things, okay? So depending on how hot you go out of the gate, I've found you can be in a world of hurt with 2 minutes left to go, or you can be as strong as you were the whole time and ready to put the hammer down or put the gas pedal down. So like Tracy, you know what I'm talking about in terms of running. I'm sure apply that same logic here. You go too hot out of the gate, where you should be your strongest, that where you need to kick, you're really scuffling. So keep that in mind as you start. Breaking it up early and often is the way you execute on that, and just not trying to bite off more than you can chew at the beginning. If you know that you're going to get down to, 3s and 4s on the toes to bar or singles on the snatch, it's my opinion that you should just start there and stay smooth and stay strong with that pace the entire time versus trying to win the race at the beginning. Tortoise in the hare. You know what I'm saying? I'm full of analogies. Oh, get these damn grips on. We'll go, okay? All right, now that breath is a little bit back down where it should be, we are going to start this thing, okay? Remember, 10 minutes, 15 toes to bar, 10 power snatch. 15-10, 15-10, back and forth until that 10-minute clock runs out. I'm going to have it displayed. You guys probably won't be able to see it from where I'm at, but I will make sure every couple of minutes to kind of update you where we're at and how much time's left, whatnot. Okay, here we go. Let's do this thing. AMRAP should be set from last class. Perfect for time. 10 seconds. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Damn, this bar's coming back. Damn. Oh. That is called the uneven garage floor right there. That's what that's called. All right. 40 seconds in. One round down. 8:23 left. 8:23. Seven and a half, guys. Good job. Need some chalk. Great work, guys. Less than 6. Less than 6 left. Killing it. Keep crushing it, guys. Woo! 3 minutes, guys. Final 90 seconds, guys. Let's go. 90 seconds. Forty left. Finish this thing. $20. $10. 3, 2, 1. That's time. Hell yeah. Whew. Great job, guys. Awesome work. Walk around, breathe. Catch your breath. Oh. Oh. Oh, awesome job. Stop my whoop. How we doing, guys? Hanging in there? Did y'all kill it? How are those hollow rocks, Keith? Getting hard? Yeah, 95 would have been no joke, man. For real. I thought about that in my last round. I'm like, oh, I'm about to get 5. And then into the 6th round, I was like, I have no idea what my pace would have been had I done 95. Real burner. That's right, those 10-minute WODs. They get you, man. Great work. Guys, great job. I would recommend taking care of the shoulders. If you have a lacrosse ball or something, you can get up against a wall or the ground and hit the delts, hit the front of the shoulder, pec, rotator cuff, even the biceps. Sometimes you get tight in the bicep, it's going to affect the big joint above or below it, right, between the shoulder and the elbow. So make sure those biceps are well taken care of, especially all that grabbing on the bar. That's not something we've done a lot of lately. So, what seems like 35 to 50 reps or whatever, you do that in class, you're used to it. It's not that big of a deal. However, again, been a while since you've done some stuff like that. So really make sure you're taking care of that grip. So that way doesn't lead to little things like, I'm getting extreme with it now, but, like tendonitis in the elbow or that shoulder discomfort up top where you're like just crack, crack, crack. Make sure you take care of your joints as well as the muscles, okay? Triceps included. What else? Abs took a beating, especially if you did 30 hollow rocks like Keith did. So make sure you're stretching those out tonight. Couch stretch is my go-to at all times. Number 1, because it's easy. You can do it anywhere. Number 2, because it affects so much. So like for me, when I get tight, when I squat, hip flexors, boom. That's number 1. When I do a ton of abs, hip flexors, stretch them out. Guess who feels better? Me, right? So any questions on any of this stuff? As always, hit me, hit Keith, hit Kristen or Cassidy up. Whoever you feel like talking to about anything, CrossFit related or not, hit us up. We can help you talk about it, help you figure whatever out, okay? Keep grinding, keep staying after your goals. I read today from somebody, a guy I respect a lot in the CrossFit community. I appreciate all you guys coming on to these Zoom or these YouTube calls or YouTube classes because he was, everybody wants to say, I don't have time, I don't have this, I don't have that, but what you still have, hopefully, are goals, right? And they don't take a back seat just because things got a little tough, right? So how you do anything is how you do everything, is what he said. And that's something we've all probably heard before, but it was a good reminder because we've been hearing a lot about, I can't do this because of Corona. Well, I see a lot of people on here every day on these classes they're doing it anyway. So makes me pumped, makes me proud, keeps us reminded why we keep doing what we keep doing. So again, appreciate you. Stretch out, hit us up if you need anything. That's all I got. Remember, trivia tomorrow night, Thursday night, 7 p.m. on Zoom. If I don't see you before then, have a great rest of your Wednesday into Thursday. Peace out, y'all.